All right, guys, today we are going to show you how to move the magnet with the Electromedics Nomad Rife machine. So you can see here we got our coil, and that's our magnet sitting on top. All right, and then you have two 3.5 millimeter audio cables. There we go. All right, and then you have your amp. That is a lithium ion battery powered amp that is rechargeable. You do have to recharge that. And then of course you have your USB-C adapter. The Electromedics comes with USB-C and lightning. So you don't have to worry whichever one you have you decide to change later. You will get both of those adapters from Electromedics. And then of course you do need a smart device. And Caitlin here is gonna use her phone. All right, so we start by opening the Z app as Caitlin has done. And then we're on our home screen. Now she's gonna check the volume of her phone and she's gonna turn it all the way up. Now she's gonna start by connecting the amp to the phone. So she'll start with the adapter and plug that into her phone. All right, and then she's gonna use the 6-foot, 3.5 millimeter audio cable from Electromedics. That is the special edition that comes with the HTO special edition Nomad Rife machine. A little bit more convenience, get your phone a little bit further away from you, a little bit more mobility. She's gonna take that and plug it into the input, which is labeled by a power symbol on the Electromedics amp. All right. Now she is going to start by connecting the other 3.5 millimeter audio jack to the amp, and she's going to put that into the output, which is labeled by a headphone symbol on the amp. And then she's going to plug it into the Rife machine. You can see on the back we have that female 3.5 millimeter audio jack. Make sure all her connections are real good. You hear a good snap in there. Now she's gonna go ahead and turn the amp on. Make sure the volume is all the way up. There we go, we got the blue light. And you can see she left the gain on. So you always wanna leave the gain on. So that's off, that is on. All right, now she's gonna navigate to the Z app. She's gonna press the three little lines at the top. She's gonna select frequencies. And she's gonna use the search icon, and she's gonna type in 32. And she's gonna select 32.5 and play. Now she's gonna double check the phone volume now that it's actually playing. You see how it wasn't all the way up? So that's important that she turns that all the way up. So now our volumes are all the way up. This is playing. You should not hear any noise from the phone, the amp, or the coil. If you hear a noise, something's not right. And then she's gonna place the magnet on top of the coil. She's gonna start in the center, and as you can see, that magnet is moving, jumping around. So that's the electromagnetic field axis jumping around there. And so it's gonna move that magnet. Like if you start to spin the magnet and you'll see it spins or jumps around and then it might stop. What happens is the electromagnetic field axis has been pushed by noise in the air. You see how it stopped? That's just the electromagnetic field axis being pushed, and now it's somewhere different because there is noise in the air. There's no such thing as a pure air with no radio frequency or signal or anything like that. So she can move it around, find it. As long as it's tapping around like that, you know that your machine is running correctly. And that is how you move the magnet with the Electromedics Nomad Rife machine. All right, thank you, Caitlin.